to talk to you about education expenses in America. Are you able to pay able to pay $51,538 for 4 months? How about a total of $206,152 for 4 years? How about $4,545 for 3 credit hours? If you can answer yes to these questions, congratulations to you. You are in the top 1% of the United States of America as far as the income is concerned. Going to college is a dream we all growing up wanting to do. It is also instilled in us by our parents. We were advised in order to survive on the job market today, you must have a college education. If you listen to these words growing up, you realize today it is easier said than done. College tuition and fees have skyrocketed over the last decade. My daughter, for instance, is a senior this year in high school, and Baylor University is her dream school to go to. We are a middle-class family, and I had to I had to break down the cost of the school to her, and after she saw the numbers, her jaw fell to the floor. I told her the tuition, the books, and the room and board at Baylor will cost $250,000. Yes, $200,000 for 4 years. At this rate, who really can afford college? I know I can. Per Katie Ruckey in the article, Who Can Afford College, says despite the declines in enrollment, the college of tuition in schools throughout the United States has remained high, about 71% higher than it was a decade ago, putting the college education out of reach for many, according to the new report. The Research Center also said tuition prices haven't been falling, enrollment at schools in the U.S. are rebounding, and colleges and universities still have thousands of students applying for them daily. And this allows the schools to refill every position on campus because of all of the open enrollment positions. Schools have not expressed much concern about how high tuition costs have affected the low-income or middle-class people. According to Sallie Mae survey, fewer parents rely on income savings to pay for college, and nearly 70% of families eliminated schools for kids because of costs. Parents have developed a more cost-conscious mentality, with more families than ever eliminating colleges because their kids are considering because they're too expensive. Nearly 70% of families eliminated school because the cost at some point during the application process, according to the report, compared with 58% who did so in 2008. When the study was first issued, student borrowing has been increasing and contributing to 18% of the total college compared with 14% in 2008 and 9. At this rate, again, who can afford college? More families will rely on college saving plans this year than any other year. According to the study, low-income, middle-income, and high-income families have all increased their use of the 529 plans, and the report states 17% of the families used 529 savings plans to pay for college in 2013, up to 12% the previous year. As the out-of-pocket costs of a college education go up faster than incomes, it's pricing low and medium income families out of college education. And this was said by Mark Kotrowitz, the publisher of financial aid sites, financialaid.org and fastweb.com. The numbers confirm what most middle-class families already know. College is so expensive, it's starting to hold them back. The crux of the problem is tuition and fees at public universities, according to College Board, have surged almost 130% over the last 20 years, while middle-class incomes have stagnant. Finally, let's compare tuition versus income as the years has passed. I have a map here that shows tuition growth started back from 1988 to 2008. The pink is the tuition that it's costing us from 1988 up through 2008. The income for the families since 1988 to 2008, the income of the top 1%, I believe. This is their 1% of their income here, of the top 1% of your families that makes enough to go to college. The income for the middle class household has become stagnant. At this rate, you tell me who can afford college. Tuition in 1988, the average tuition and fees for a four-year public university reined in about $2,800 adjusted for inflation. By 2008, the number had climbed to about 130% to roughly $6,500 a year, and that doesn't include books and room and board. If incomes have kept up with surging college costs, a typical American will be earning $77,000 a year. Really, which middle-class family makes $77,000 a year as one income? The reality is, it's nowhere near that. In 2008, the latest data available, the median income for middle-class families was $33,000 a year. That means, if you adjust for inflation, Americans in the middle class earn $400 less today than they did back in 1988. Again, at this rate, who can afford a college degree? I guess me.